Hello and welcome back. I am the Beige Button Masher and welcome back to our England Moneyball Lite save. Trying to win the Euros and the World Cup with England, only picking players based on their average rating currently for their club team. As you saw in the last episode, we beat Malta 10-0 in our first qualifying match. And we now have coming up two important games against Italy and North Macedonia. So let's get right into it with the squad selection. Okay, so I have cleared the team again. Regardless of how they played last time, we will be selecting a whole new squad based purely on their average rating. So let's get to the national pool. First off, let's filter to goalkeepers. So last time Dean Henderson got the nod with a couple of non-league goalkeepers making it in. Let's see who we've got this time. Club selection, average rating. Ted Kurd is having a phenomenal season, so we'll continue with a second call-up alongside Alex Kovacevic and Dean Henderson again. So no change in the goalkeepers. Dean Henderson having a cracking season for Crystal Palace. But again, with it being so early on in October, I don't know about you, but I hate these sort of frequent changes, frequent stoppages in the season for international breaks. We're finding sort of these goalkeepers sticking with it, and I suppose that's going to be an issue for goalkeepers, is you're going to get the keepers who are at worse clubs. They're going to be making more saves, likely up there. The likes of Aaron Ramsdale or Jordan Pickford, I suppose, won't be making as many saves. So it's unlikely that their average rating will be as high, or at least that's, in theory, my thoughts behind it. But we'll see as the seasons go on. To right back. So Kieran Trippier's injured. How long for? 6 days and 2 weeks. He's going to miss it, unfortunately. So our top two right backs are Kyle Walker and Trent Alexander-Arnold. And the left backs, Courtney Howes. Only one appearance, but fair is fair. Courtney Howes is going to come in as the left back alongside Rico Henry for his first cap potentially as well. So two completely different left backs to last time. Who did we bring with us last time? It was Ryan Giles, who has dropped off, and Leif Davis, who's still in the mix to climb ever so slightly. I think we'll now look at the centre-backs. So top centre-backs, we're going to go Declan Rice. Call up. Connor Goldson, shame, how long is he out for? He'd have been another day, between 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to miss it. Harry Clark, Max Kilman for his first cap, I think. Has he not played before, is he? Yes, he's not played before. And Ben White, see, another decent player. So Harry Maguire, just missing out by a 0.01 of a rating. Okay, so to central midfield. So this time, Sir Jude has found his form, so he's going to make the squad this time after missing out on our first team. Highly likely due to the Spanish season starting a bit later. Phil Foden's going to come in. And Tom Davis is retaining his place, having only played 2 games, but having played 2 games very well. And unbelievably, we're going to call up Ashley Westwood, who's 33 years old and never played for his country. Contracted and playing in America now for Charlotte FC. Ashley Westwood is going to get possibly his first call up to an England squad after having bossing it in an amateur league in America. With Harvey Elliott, Eberici Eze and Harry Winks just missing out. Emil Smith-Rowe also just missed out from his call up last time. Matt O'Reilly won't be getting a call up like he did last time either. So let's have a look at the attacking midfielders for the left-hand side. Well, let's do the right-hand side first, because we know that Saka and Nelson, we know they're both very good and they're both right-sided players. So let's see if they're top of that list also, which they are. So Saka and Reece Nelson are going to come in as our right-sided midfielders. With Nelson not playing that many games, I think it could be hard for him to be shifted from this spot alongside Saka, who you'd expect to continue his average rating run of being quite high. But let's look at the left-hand side. So we're going to bring in Jack Grealish to hold his place. And this time, rather than Rashford, Sancho has overtaken him, so he is going to get a call-up. And finally, our strikers. I would imagine Harry Kane will be one of them. So, Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, Danny Namaso gets another call after starting the season strongly for Porto. And Callum Wilson, who, as we saw last time out, was phenomenal up front. He's getting a hat-trick against Malta. Not getting much game time at Newcastle, but he's doing well in his substitute appearances with 3 goals, so continuing to stay in the side. Okay, so let's confirm that team and we'll move on to, or come back, ready for game week 2. Okay, welcome back, and we are ready for the Italy game. So it's a big one this. Winning this should put us top of the group and in pole position to qualify. To be honest, we should still qualify if we lose this game, but it'd be nice to go through as group winners. So let's pick the team. So in goal, we're going to go with, obviously, Dean Henderson. With right back, Kyle Walker, left back, Rico Henry. Our centre-back partnership is going to be Ben White and Declan Rice, with the midfield consisting of... Who's going to play that? Harry Kane. Who's going to play the defensive role? Do we give... I think we're going to give it to Jude Bellingham in the defensive role, with Phil Foden alongside him. With a right winger, Bukayo Saka. Bakary Saka. Christ, that's a blast from the past. Palace and West Brom fans will remember, and Wolves and every other else team, mid-table team that he played for. Left wing, we will go with Marcus Rashford or Jack. We'll go with Jack Grealish, with Harry Kane, obviously. And I think I'm going to stick with Callum Wilson up top. He was brilliant last time out. And let's just get these subs picked. Okay, that's going to annoy me. So let's get into the match. Of course you're confused about the team sheet, Kyle, because we've got an odd team playing. Let's go to the dressing room. Although, actually, who would you suggest, if they're not happy with the team sheet, who would you say should be playing instead of these? Like, where would you say is the weakness in this team that should be replaced by on the bench? Rashford, maybe, for Wilson? Trent, maybe, for Walker? But other than that, it's the strongest team out of the squad we've got. Let's pick up where we left off last time, boys, and let's get the win. Let's get through all this rubbish. Alright, come on then, let's see. We'll bring replays back on for this match. Okay, so our highlights start off with Henry into Wilson, into Kane, and it's 1-0 early on, 7 minutes. Oh, it's going to be offside, of course it is. Of course it's offside early on. Oh, goal awarded, marvellous. That's a good start, lads. And we actually don't go top if we win this game, because Italy have played a game more than us, but it puts us in a position to go top, should we then beat North Macedonia in our next game today. So Ben White, Bellingham into Kane. We're moving this round lovely. Can he whip it in, the ball in the box? He can, but it's cleared. Get it in again now, Saka. Out to Foden. Where's Bellingham? Grealish, lovely ball, 2-0. I think that one was offside though, so we may get this one disallowed. Lovely bit of revenge, if not for so far for the Euros in real life. It's a good start. We've limited Italy to not a lot of possession or shots or XG, and we've created a fair bit ourselves. It's just about now killing the game off while we're on top. White, play it across to your partner, that's it. I really like Rice in this ball playing role. He sort of gives us an option, almost an extra midfield player when we've got the ball. Really sort of helps us open teams up, and it allows us to use Bellingham and Foden up a little bit higher. Oh, that's terrible, Harry. What are you doing? Offside again. We are getting offside a lot. It might be something we need to look into, looking at the tactics for and the player instructions. But we're not exactly blessed with pace, so I suppose that's probably an issue with having two slow strikers. They're going to get offside a bit more because they're trying to beat that last man. Lovely ball in. Kane. Oh, should have been 2. Is this going to bite us? Oh, Grealish has taken a knock. Do you think you can hold on to half-time? Yes. Rico Henry with a goal on his debut. Or is it going to be another disallowed goal? We've seen this a lot so far. We had 3 goals disallowed against Malta. And that one does stand. Perfect. Brilliant for Rico Henry, who I like as a left-back, to get a goal on his debut. Grealish is going to have to hold on till half-time, but I think at half-time we'll bring Sancho or Rashford onto that left-hand side. Oh, no. He wants to be coming off early. Rashford or Sancho? Rashford or Sancho? Rashford or Sancho? I'm going to bring Rashford onto the left-hand side. We can always switch it round a bit later. It's a shame that takes one of our stoppages, really. I was hoping to hold out until half-time. Oh, unlucky. We are dominating this game, and that's half-time. Okay, had a lot of shots, great. Let's start straight into it. No changes needed, everything is going well. Just more of the same, please. I'll be very happy if this ends up being highlightless. I just don't want to see anything. I'd rather be bored out of my mind. No scores, no doing scores, no doing concedes. Just nice, relaxing boredom. Oh, we'll take a goal. We will take a goal. 3-0 will be better than 2-0, obviously. Yeah, Rico Henry. How tall is Rico Henry? He's now scored 2 headers from corners so far. It's absurd. How tall is he? How tall are you, Rico Henry? 5'7", and he scored 2 goals from corners. Oh, I hope that gets fixed in the next game engine, because how likely is that going to happen? I don't know how big Italy are as a team, but they can't be massive if he's scoring headers. Let's make some changes before the players pass out. Courtney Howes, Rico Henry, you've been brilliant. Let's bring you off. On the right-hand side, we're going to bring Reece Nelson. Up top, do we make any changes up top? They're having good games. Who was our striker? Oh, it was Rashford, wasn't it? Let's bring on Jadon Sancho for Callum Wilson. Swap these 2 round. Any more Bellingham or Foden off, do you think? Let's make the full host of changes. Now the issue is, we take Bellingham or Foden off. We've got Ashley Westwood or Tom Davis to bring on. Should we give Ashley Westwood a debut? Let's give Ashley Westwood a debut at 33. Don't say that we're not benevolent. Not even sure if I've used that word in the right context. Okay, Sancho, what can you do, son? You're crap in real life, but can you do anything in a game? Was this a mistake, making those 5 changes when we had control? Oh, no. Go on, Rashford. 4-0. This is an absolute mauling. Against a good team in Italy as well. I thought Malta 10-0. Yes, it could be a sign of things to come, but it's Malta. You expect it. But Italy, to beat Italy 4-0 away from home, limiting them to 2 shots on target is a phenomenal performance. Well done, lads. Okay, perfect. That's brilliant. So that puts us in with a touching chance of qualifying top of the group. We just need to go and capitalise on that now against North Macedonia. And we'll see you there. Okay, and we are back for the North Macedonia game. We've picked our team. We have done a bit of rotation here. We had a couple of tired players. So we've got Dean Henderson in goal, with a back 4 of Kyle Walker, Courtney Howes, with Kilman and Rice playing in centre back. Bellingham keeps his spot in the middle, but he's now got Alexander-Arnold alongside of him. Phil Foden was knackered, and with it being North Macedonia, I didn't feel the concern about rotating too much. The same with Saka, he was tired, so we brought in Reece Nelson. Sancho's getting the start, with Grealish having been removed from the squad due to injury. We've called up Jadon Philogene as his replacement for the squad, who may get some minutes off the bench. And then up top, we've got Harry Kane and Marcus Rashford. We are looking likely to be replacing Declan Rice and Harry Kane at some point, who are slightly worse for wear, but they should get a good 60 minutes in at least anyway. Right, let's get into the match. Oh, they're not happy with my team again. They'll get over it when we win. We just beat Italy 4-0. Stop doubting me, boys. Okay, dressing room, yeah, whatever the assistant recommends. Okay. Right, so a win here will take us top of the group, I believe. I'm not sure on Italy's goal difference, but hopefully, after beating them 4-0 in the last game, we should be comfortable above them in that goal difference table. But this isn't, as much as this should be an easier game, it's not a walkover by any means. They have got some decent players. Enis Bardi, I know, is a very good attacking midfielder in the 10 role. I can't remember who I had him at, but I had him in a save previously, and he scored an absolute hatful for me. Okay. Let's get some control. Walker's already been booked. And my other right back in the squad is playing in centre midfield, so... Oh, that's a penalty early on. Sancho, I think, is being pushed. Penalty awarded, perfect. Come on then, Harry Kane. Knock it in for your 856th goal for England. 1-0, perfect. And Wembley goes wild. Woo! Okay, yeah, it does take us top. With that goal, we have gone top of the group. I don't know if it makes a difference, like in terms of your actual seedings, finishing first or second. But we always want to finish first in everything. Is this Trent? Is he going to ping it in from here? No. And Ukraine are beating Italy, so that's even better news. So that means Italy will have been playing a game less and will still be ahead of them now, so that makes it fine reading for us to go away to the Ukraine and Malta in our last two games and just need to win out, or win and a draw, to top the group and qualify. Let's see if Ukraine can hold on no first. We need to get the win ourselves. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It felt a bit bad on Rico Henry, him not getting the start. It's a lovely ball from Courtney Howes though. Yeah, it's bad on Rico Henry not getting the start after a storming performance, the little 5'7" fullback getting two headers. But again, there's so many people tired. There's only two days in between games. Jadon Sancho with an absolute screamer there. It's difficult not to rotate in international football. Oh, Ukraine have doubled their lead. I might be the special one, you know. This has been phenomenal. In 3 games, we've scored 17 goals. Or in 2 and a bit games, we've scored 17 goals, conceded none. I am the special one. It's quite basic tactic either. Nothing really special, just a 4-2-4. All out attack. The idea is we'll just score more goals than you. I wasn't expecting it to be we'll score a load of goals and you won't score any. Again, look, they're not even creating. Apart from that one shot we've just seen from outside the box. We're limiting teams. We really are cutting them off. What a 45 minutes that was. Oh, look how happy they all are. Ted Curd on the bench, sitting complacently. Can't believe his luck that he's sitting on the bench at Wembley for England when he plays for #United. Tell you what, if this save is successful, this might be my methodology for signing players and for picking teams going forward forever. Or at least in international football. I suppose if you're a club manager at the start of the season, you sort of have to pick a team, don't you? Oh, we finally conceded. It's taken 2.5 games, but we conceded our first goal of the save. Of course, we did concede 2 in the friendly against South Africa, but we don't care about the games you haven't seen. Right, it's looking like it's coming to a point where Kane's going to be coming off, and alongside Walker probably. So let's bring some subs on. I'm going to go with Callum Wilson in there. Walker. We'll bring Ben White on as right back this time. And let's progress on. I mean, we've only had one chance. We should just see this game out. So do you think we're going to win the league? Win the Euros? Win the World Cup? In real life, do you think Tommy Tuchel is going to take us to the World Cup final, being led by a German into battle? They always tend to win it, don't they? I think based on the last 2 performances against Wales and Serbia, I think we've got a really good chance. A really, really good chance. Italy have drawn level, unbelievably, from 2-0 down against Ukraine. Let's make some more changes here. It sort of died off a little bit. I'm going to bring Philogene on for his debut. He gave Ashley Westwood some game time last time. So let's bring Tom Davis on this time instead. Part of me really wants to bring Ted Kurd on. No, I can't. I can't do it just yet. Malta would have been the game to do that in, really. Let's confirm those 2. We can make another one in a bit if need be. Declan Rice. Declan Rice is coming off. He's knackered. So Harry Clark, maybe? I think he's the only option, really. Right, Harry. Can you kick a ball? Can you pass the ball 5 yards? You're 11. Yeah, let's go back to having him as our ball player and him as our central defender. Okay, and let's see out these final 10 minutes then, guys. Let's see how we go. Can we get another goal from Ukraine? Oh dear, oh. So I told you that Barty was good. It was a lovely free kick. Right. There's the 4th. Jaden Philogene with a goal on his debut as well. Lovely ball across by Callum Wilson. We really have turned on the star of these 3 games. With this being my first YouTube series, I was dreading loading up the game and just losing every week. It's usually what happens, to be fair, off camera. But it's going well. Because I don't know what I'm doing tactics-wise. I just bung a load of buttons together and hope for the best. Okay. Go on. Oh dear. Dived in there, Kilman or Clark, or whichever one of you it is. What a back 4 this is for England, by the way. Ben White, Harry Clark, Max Kilman and Courtney Howes. With Tom Davis protecting them. Christ, we'd never see this back 5, would we? And Dean Henderson in goal. He is phenomenal. He should be close to getting a start now. But you can't really drop Pickford, can you? He is top notch. He's never done anything wrong for England. And arguably the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. Nearly there. So we're wrapping this up. It's 4-1. We're second in the group, but we are looking strong. It's highly unlikely we're not going to qualify. But can we get that first place from Italy and go in with a bit of momentum heading into the groups? So we've got 2 more games remaining of the qualifying, away at the Ukraine and at home against Malta. And we'll come back for those games, ready for the World Cup, and hopefully we'll continue our fine run of form. Thank you. You've made it this far. Thank you for watching. If you can please like, subscribe, comment and follow. It really helps in these early days. And we'll see you in the next episode.